I've never been much of an indoors person unless I'm cooking, of course. I love being outdoors, and some of my favourite dishes are inspired by the great outdoors. Now I'm going to make you a Swedish fiskgryta. I know, what's that you're saying? It's basically a fish soup, and it has loads of textures and colours, and for me it represents all that summer is about. The Swedes are big fish eaters, love a bit of fish, and we love a bit of soup. So we put it together. Now I'm going to start with a big knob of butter, and in goes some leeks and fennel. The leeks and the fennel have sweated down nicely, and now I'm going to add some very finely cubed carrot and potatoes, and also some saffron. Now, saffron's a pretty big thing in baking in Sweden. The purpose here is to add some colour to this dish. Now, the reason I wanted to make this for you is because this brings back amazing memories for me of sailing around the Swedish archipelago on my dad's boat, and sometimes he'd let me fish off the back of it. I'm sure he was trying to get rid of me, but we would occasionally catch fish, and that would be the fish that could go into a fish soup like this. So we're just trying to soften the potatoes and the carrot a little bit, and then in goes a tin of tomatoes. Not traditionally Swedish, I might add. So when I talk about my dad's sailboat, it wasn't like a massive yacht or anything, but he did spend 3.5 years of his life building it by hand on his own. Now I'm going to add some shellfish stock, because I'm being shellfish. It's different from fish stock in that it's just so much sweeter. You can absolutely use fish stock if you want. I let this simmer for about 5-10 minutes, and we're going to add a little bit of cream, and I say a little bit, I'm not specific about it because it's entirely up to you. If you don't like particularly creamy soups, you might just want to add a bit, but we do want to take this from sort of reddy orange to a sort of little bit more of a pinky colour. She says, pouring in like a ton of cream. Literally just a few minutes before you want to serve up, put the fish in, because there's nothing worse, I don't think, than overcooked fish. And I've got some salmon here and some cod. I normally put some prawns in there as well. This will take 4 minutes, maybe less, to cook. And then we add a nice little twist of cayenne pepper, and then add a little bit of salt and pepper. I like to put this in a huge bowl. Beautiful orange colours. There we go. Quite nice to add some crayfish tails. Brings back great memories. And I've made some saffron aioli. So basically garlic mayo with a bit of saffron in it. Get any shop-bought mayo and add some garlic to it if you want, and infuse a little bit of saffron. We have to have some dill, and then I like to add just a little bit of toasted bread. The bread just complements the aioli, and you can mop up the juices of the fish soup afterwards. This to me is a bowl of summer right there.